What is the significance of understanding polarity in Tantra? Polarity is a highly significant concept to understand in Tantra. So what are the poles and why are they so relevant during a Tantric massage? Everything in creation is composed from energy, including ourselves, as although we appear to be solid, we are actually energetic beings, constantly vibrating at varying frequencies, and for us to function at an optimum level, we often require a degree of balance in our life, which is often an opposing force or energy which helps create it. This is the reason why if we are an extrovert, we may naturally be drawn to someone who is more introverted than ourselves, because subconsciously we are attracted to the opposing energy forces which naturally complement us. So how does this relate to Tantra? The concept and meaning of Tantra is to weave and expand, and this is only possible with the interweaving and balancing of these two opposing energy forces. The Sanskrit name for the male is Shiva, and for the female Shakti. And just as yin needs yang, within our spiritual body we need a combination of both Shiva and Shakti energy, as without the presence of one, we become shadows of our existence. Such is the power of the coming together of these two opposite poles. It is necessary to have prior knowledge of these poles in Tantra, because they affect all of us globally as human beings. Although they appear to be completely separate, the energies are actually intricately woven together to create a union. The first pole is the feminine energy of Shakti, which signifies the birth of creation and power. This energy is subject to everything we see, the river flowing, the electricity flowing in our homes. She keeps your muscles active and your heart beating, but she can't function alone. She needs to be in balance, and this is possible by adding a second pole called Shiva. Shiva completes the energetic union by uniting the two poles through his masculine energy. Shiva symbolizes consciousness, serenity, and existence. He uses his knowledge to guide Shakti and is responsible for awakening the heartfelt energy of the soul. The male penis is called the lingam, which translates as the magic wand of light, and the female vagina is called the yoni, which translates as the dark cave. Just as light cannot exist without darkness, Shiva and Shakti cannot exist apart. As Shakti may be the creator, but without the presence of Shiva to guide her and show her the light, she will be forever lost in darkness. Together these two poles combine to fuel our entire existence, creating an ever-changing evolutionary path that makes us powerful and successful in our professional and personal relationships. Problems begin to arise if the two poles are not aligned or if one is suppressed. When a woman enters the male-orientated Shiva environment, there will be a pressure to prove herself and compete with her male counterparts. To do this, she will need to increase her Shiva pole externally, but in doing so create some balance in her internal body, as her Shakti energy is reduced. Another example is to witness an overly aggressive or egotistical man who has lost touch with his female energy, and in allowing the masculine energy to dominate him and his actions, the feminine Shakti attributes of love and compassion cease to exist as the power pole decreases within him. Quantum physics recognizes the presence of energy in everything around us, from the food we eat to the air we breathe. And in Tantra, the poles are not only recognized, but greatly respected. It is therefore essential to become awakened, so we too can learn how relevant these poles are, and how they can have an impact on every aspect of our lives.